Alright gamers, I'm gonna make this brief before my stream crashes for the third time. Sometimes computers, man, sometimes computers. I give it about 15 seconds before Streamlabs crashes for the third time, and when it does, I'm just gonna give up. So here's your lesson for today, chat. You know, sometimes the goal of the stream is really just to find a reason to not throw your PC out the window immediately. Sometimes that's the goal. Sometimes that's just like what you, yeah. Sometimes you try to just find a reason to not immediately, destroy every piece of hardware you own. It's a tough thing to do. It's really great. It's really great. So, we're just gonna get into things because I'm afraid if I touch anything, it's gonna break immediately. So we're just gonna do this, and I'm just gonna like speedrun opening a U4 and then like hopefully not breaking anything, okay? There you go, good. And if the stream stops, then that's life. That's just how things are. You know, sometimes it'd be like that, and there's really nothing I can do. Alright, there's your fair warning. The stability of today's stream cannot be guaranteed in any shape or form or format or any of those fancy words. I've had a very long and painful fight with my PC over the past week. Alright? Very long and painful, and it is not over. But I tried to do something, okay? I tried something. As long as my PC doesn't crash, I can explain what I think is wrong and what I know isn't wrong, right? Yeah, so the stability of today's stream is anything but guaranteed. I'm afraid of touching literally anything other than a U4 directly, and even that might crash, okay? So here's the thing. I went ahead and diagnosed the problem using every possible tool. It's probably my SSD, which is why I'm running on my hard drive right now. And so, yeah. Hard drives are fun to run on, especially when they're like 7 or 8 years old. So, the stability of this hard drive also not guaranteed. So, you know, that's why I have an SSD that's coming in today, or like, you know, in a few days or whenever that happens. So, great stuff. I really enjoy diagnosing computer problems. It's great. Oh yeah, that is some solid stuff. I really like that. It's really cool. So, yeah, I figured out it's not the RAM. Hey, that's... I don't know, I would have preferred if it were just the RAM, if I'm being honest. If it were the RAM, it would be an easy to fix problem. But it's not the RAM, and that makes me sad. Now, I kind of want to tab out and private that last 20-second stream that kind of failed, but I don't know if it's gonna like crash everything. Yeah, RAM would be so easy to fix and replace, and it's super cheap. I would have just preferred if it were the RAM, but it's not. I checked all of my sticks in all of the slots, and it happened, like the error happened every single time, which means it's probably not the RAM, because 4 RAM sticks going bad, that would be nothing short of like, I don't know, the opposite of a miracle, you know? That would be insane, so it's probably not that. I reinstalled Windows, which solved one problem, but it didn't solve the rest of them. The RAM is not the problem. The power supply would not be the problem, because I checked. Everything's plugged in fine, so unless it's like broken or something, but even then I'd have a lot more problems, I'd think. And why would it work on the hard drive but not the SSD if it were like a power problem? I don't know, I'm losing my goddamn mind. It's been a long week, been a really long week, chat. That's why the next video is gonna be a little later to put out, because I was just gonna edit that myself, but I've spent the past several days on low sleep and low food intake just trying to fix my PC. Yeah. Alright, okay, I'm gonna do my best to try a little bit just to private that one last 20-second VOD, and if it crashes, then I'm so sorry, chat. I really gave it my best. I'm really doing everything I can think of, just short of throwing the PC out directly. I'm doing everything I can imagine, so I'm just gonna quickly try to go over to here. Refresh that. Okay, cool. Please don't crash anything. Please don't crash anything. Please don't crash anything. Private that. Okay, cool. Please don't crash anything. Please don't crash anything. Okay. Good. Your laptop sometimes decides to shut down on its own after you play U4 for a while. That sounds like a heating problem, my good sir. Yeah, my PC very rarely gets a blue screen of death. That's because I'm messing with drivers and I have different versions of Windows installed on different drives. So yeah, fun fact, I am running EU4 off of my SSD while my hard drive is running Windows, and the SSD, I don't actually know if that's going to be able to work. I don't know. Anyway, why YouTube and not Twitch? Felt like it. Anyway, chat. Enough about my PC absolutely losing its mind. If I manage to stay stable for the next couple of hours, we can have a real stream. Wouldn't that be great? So, We're playing the Aztecs. That much is clear, right? Oh my... Daniel. Daniel, my good sir. I couldn't read that comment and just pass it up. Why wouldn't you run the system on the SSD? Because that's what's causing it to crash, Daniel. That's what's making it crash. I was doing that, and that's why it's crashing. Daniel, please. Please. I've had a long week. Daniel. Alright. Aztecs.